Erie, Pennsylvania needs to do something about their licensed counselors.
Folks, my name is Miranda. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a licensed professional counselor and sex therapist in Erie, Pennsylvania. And today I want to talk about minor attracted persons.
How could any state, anywhere in this country, allow a person like her to be a licensed counselor and sex therapist? Because, as you heard, she advocates for pedophiles, but she likes to call them minor attracted persons. But there's no such thing. Anyone who is attracted to a minor in a sexual way or a romantic way is a pedophile. But she goes on to say that they're the most vilified people in the community. Of course they are, because they're sick. It's the same thing as a dude saying he's a woman. It's the same thing. But if you want to counsel people and tell them it's okay to be attracted to minors, children, not only should you not be licensed in any therapy field, you probably should be investigated as a pedophile yourself, man or woman. It is not normal behavior. But she has more to say. Check this out.
And I want to talk about minor attracted persons because they are probably the most vilified population of folks in our culture. Most folks are making incorrect assumptions about them without actually knowing much about them.
I'm sorry, I said their community. It's actually their culture. Because people are putting labels on minor attracted persons without getting to know them. What's there to know? Again, this is a sick and obscene behavior. No adult should have in their, no normal thinking adult, sensible thinking adult, should have in their head when they see a child, a minor as she calls them, I'm saying kids, wow, look at him or look at her, and they start having sexual fantasies. Those people need to be removed from society because there is no help for them, especially with people like her who wants to tell them it's okay. I have seen in all the years working in law enforcement hundreds, if not thousands, of these so-called minor attracted persons. And I have been a first-hand witness to them and listening to the gross crimes that they have committed. And although she may say it's not always about acting on your attraction, but just thinking about it alone should be a crime. These people have zero remorse for their crimes. They do not care about the fear and pain they've put on the young person. It's all about them and their sickness, and there is no rehabilitation for these sick individuals. There is no such thing as a minor attracted person that is not a pedophile. End of story. This woman is an absolute lunatic, in my view, but she has a little more to say, and then I'll go on a little longer.
We are all people first with many different facets or parts of ourselves, and this includes folks who are attracted to minors. Let's talk about what a minor attracted person is or who they are. This term simply means that the person has an enduring sexual or romantic attraction to minors. They've not chosen this attraction, just as the rest of us have not chosen whatever our attraction is. You don't get to choose to be heterosexual or to be gay or whatever you are.
I can't even believe there's people out there that talk about this shit and are serious about it and think it's okay. But like I said earlier, they have an enduring sexual attraction or romantic attraction to minors. And they don't choose to be that way. Just like we don't choose to be heterosexual or homosexual. Well, no. If that's who you are, that's who you are. But we're adults. Okay? We can be heterosexual and we can be attracted to other adults. I'm not attracted to kids. Nobody I know does this shit, is attracted to kids. It is a sick, criminal mind of a person who looks at a child and thinks thoughts of sexuality or romance. Okay? You choose to be whatever the hell you want to be in your life. But when you're walking around and there's not only this person, they're everywhere. I've seen these counselors before. I've seen a lot of other videos. I've seen college professors who want to teach this shit in school, that it's okay to be attracted to minors. And they want to basically take the term pedophile right out of the dictionary, because they don't believe these people are sick criminals. They think it's just who they are. They just like kids. But what happens when they start grabbing these kids off the street and abusing them and molesting them? What happens when they start kidnapping them and trying to keep them as slaves? We all know it's out there. We all know it's true. Are these professors and so-called counselors like her, are they thinking about that when they're teaching or counseling all their bullshit? No, because they're getting paid to do a job that, again, should be illegal, just like teaching gender bullshit to children in schools. It's all the same thing. They want to teach kids that they can be 162 other genders if they want. And they want to tell adults, it's okay if you like boys or girls, no problem. You go out and have fun. But then, the pedophile will hurt a child and get arrested. And they'll be like, wait a minute, this is a normal behavior. No, it's not. And these are the types of things that need to change in this country. Because I'm pretty sure there are politicians out there who advocate for this shit, just like the gender assignment surgery on kids, and just like the hormone blockers and puberty blockers to kids. There are politicians who support this bullshit. They support taking the term pedophile out of the dictionary so it's never to be seen again. Because they're minor attracted persons. They're just like you and me. They're just like you and me. And we should treat them as such. Well, I got fucking news for you. Again, I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of these sick individuals. And they belong in prison, locked away from society for the rest of their lives because they cannot be rehabilitated. I've seen it all too often. They're getting locked up, getting released, and committing another heinous crime on a child not long after they're released from prison. But sick people like this so-called counselor and sex therapist are part of the problem. They're being allowed to talk about this trash and to tell these criminals that it's okay. Go out there and do what you need to do. And no, she didn't say go grab a kid off the street. I'm saying that because that's what they do. If they're not just grabbing them or kidnapping them, they're abusing and molesting family members, children of friends. They're doing this shit and they want it to be okay. Colleges want to tell students it's okay. If you graduate from college and you like little kids, you go for it because you're normal just like me. This fucking garbage is so prevalent in society that no one really understands it. No one somebody who doesn't work in a job like I work, don't get to see these scumbags. They don't see how many of them there are. They'll see them on the news. They'll see it in the newspaper. I see it every single day. People getting locked up for crimes against children, whether it's filthy, disgusting child pornography or actual acts of molestation. There is no normal about anything like that, and it has no place in a civilized society. And this woman in Erie, Pennsylvania, should lose her license to practice anything. She should lose her license to drive a car, as far as I'm concerned. Because not only is she a sick individual to think it's okay to be attracted to kids, she's not the only one. They're all over the place. And this shit, again, has no place in a civilized society. And the politicians, one more time, because you know how I feel about that, they're out there supporting this shit. It's the same thing about the gender bullshit. Let's change the boy to a girl. Let's change the girl to a boy. And let the parents, who are both females, but they're both males now, let them be attracted to kids too. Because it's all the same thing. This trash needs to stop. Any so-called therapist with any moral compass should not ever think about talking to people about this shit and saying it's okay, because it's not okay. And that's it. I made an earlier video today about this. It was a short clip. This just got into it a little bit more because this shit is unbelievable that people just say, hey, it's all good. You do you. Don't worry about it. I'm not okay with it. And nobody I know is okay with it. And I'm pretty sure you aren't either. If you haven't already liked this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. You'll never miss an episode. Share my videos with people, because a lot of people may not know this actually exists, because they might live in a bubble, if you will, or a vacuum. These people are out there and they're dangerous. Share my videos. Get the message out there. I hope everybody's healthy and safe, and I'll see you real soon with something else. Have a great night.